What's going on, bull runners? The market is reacting. I woke up this morning. Bitcoin was up 2,500 points. Bitcoin is now up. The next day's candle has started up 1,600. XRP also two green candles in a row. Everything is moving to the upside. The official election results are coming in as we speak. As I'm making this video, when you're watching this, you may already know who the winner is. Right now on Polymarket, we have seen a huge surge in the fact that Trump could be the next winner, 72.5% per Polymarket. Looking over here at Kalshi, they've also got it at 68%. As you guys might have seen, we saw Elon Musk hoping that the odds for Trump winning this election could reach 69.420, and he is a prophet because for a little while there, Trump was actually at a 69.4% to actually win this election. We do have a little bit of unfortunate news coming out of Massachusetts. Unfortunately, they have officially called this election for Elizabeth Warren beating John Deaton, who was the crypto savior for XRP holders. So unfortunate news for John Deaton over there in Massachusetts. Obviously, the reason the markets are getting excited, getting going, is because of potential economic excitement altogether with the Trump presidency. We've seen in the past when he was president, the economy surged. But for the crypto world, this guy getting fired on day one would be the most exciting thing. So I love this tweet right here from Crypto Asset Guy. He's got an AI generated Gary Gensler crying his eyes out. And some of you guys may have seen this. This was an interesting thing that came out a couple of days ago. Somebody was digging through the boards and found this anonymous tweet. Now, this guy has been known for calling tops and bottoms in the past. It says, "Hey guys, insider here. For those of you that are not too busy LARPing, pay attention. There will be another announcement from China soon. Picture is semi-related. Can't tell you guys what firm I work for, but it's massive, and it's working with PRC, the People's Republic of China. The purpose of today's press release alongside with the FUD posting is to get BTC as low as they can get it before 7 a.m. UCT. Now, this was the original post of this was May 18th. First, there will be a coordinated sell-off to drop the prices below a certain threshold and liquidate one certain stakeholder. Can't outright say who he is, but he bought a lot in the dip, and he was partly responsible for it. Once liquidated, the plan is to buy up all the reserves and essentially leave him bankrupted. If you guys want to get rich, grab some coffee and watch the big dip. Once it happens, things are going to get green really fast. We project 70K. Then he came out with another post on November 1st. Hey all, insider here once again. There will be a huge announcement from China soon. For those who don't know, I work for a big infra company in China. We just got a big request for a new policy regarding Bitcoin and crypto in general. China's real position on Bitcoin is not what you think, and they were accumulating for 2+ years now. Massive changes coming. I can't tell you more, but first, heard about it here. And this post started off with, this is a smart money insider who previously predicted BTC crash in mid of 2021 and an all-time high of 2024, topping at 70K. And now this guy has just confirmed the crypto unban in China. What he said will definitely influence the trajectory of crypto in 2024 through 2025. He goes on to say some of the changes and signs that China is getting involved with crypto, the global interest rate cuts, central exchanges enabling KYC for Chinese users, Hong Kong brokers offering retail Bitcoin trading, Shanghai's recognition of BTC as legal digital currency. Influencers like Justin Sun and Arthur Hayes anticipate regulatory shifts. China is the world's second largest economy, could significantly impact the market by lifting the crypto ban. If Chinese investors return, increased demand for BTC and other cryptocurrencies might drive price skyward. So when you add the China getting involved, we have the presidential election, which may be called here shortly tonight. We also saw that Cartwright leads the first UK pension scheme to invest in Bitcoin, with trustees allocating 3% of diversification growth potential. So that's right, the pension funds in the UK could be buying up Bitcoin. Microsoft may be buying Bitcoin. We saw Bitcoin reaching very close to all-time highs. Tonight may be an all-time high. But the interesting thing is, as we can see in this green level here, the actual retail trader interest, they're not interested. So there's still no retail investors getting involved. This is all, this huge surge of what has been going on and this great accumulation has been all with massive institutions. Larry Fink recently talked about the Federal Reserve interest rate cuts, which are coming.
I think we have governmental policies that are embedded inflationary. And with that being said, I think we're not going to see interest rates as low as people are forecasting.
And if you remember, interest rates got very, very low, 2%, 2.5%, 3% for mortgage rates. Larry Fink doesn't think they're going to get that low, but they are coming down.
Before we dive in, please note that the opinions in this video are for informational and educational purposes only and do not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. All investments, including cryptocurrencies, carry risks and potential losses. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor. We are not licensed financial advisors, and relying on our content for financial decisions is at your own risk.
When we take a look over here at the charts for Bitcoin right now, sitting at $71,250, we can currently see our RSI. It dipped just below the mid-level here at 50. It's been surging back up, currently getting to that 60 level. But the most interesting part is it needs to break above this orange line right here that you can see right there. Then things get bullish. We can see last time when Bitcoin was below the line, it was a dip, broke back above the orange line, and really surged to the upside, to the top of the Bollinger Band. And we can see right here, if it breaks here and makes its move up to the Bollinger Band again, there's a very, very big move that's possible to happen when we talk about Bitcoin. When we look over here at the XRP chart, on the weekly charts here, we can see we are below all of the moving averages. So kind of bearish in reality right now as far as momentum even going. But with the potential of getting Gary Gensler out, retail investors knowing that that's a possibility, getting excited back into the market, we could see the pushback to the upside. When we look at the daily charts here, we look at our RSI. What we can also see here is a double bottom, bottom one, bottom two right here. We have recovered above the 10 exponential moving average, which is always very, very important. Now, the most important thing that we would like to see, though, is the 10 moving average crossing back above the 30 and the 50. That's where we can see some real momentum coming in. Now, the interesting thing is when we zoom out in a lot of time here, we can see our Bollinger Bands getting extremely tight. They're getting compressed. When they compress like this, the opportunity for a massive move to the upside becomes more realistic. Taking a look here at the monthly chart, we really see the Bollinger Bands compressing extremely tight. Connect our lowest level of recent, which was January 1st, to these most recent lows, we are still holding this support line. This new monthly candle, very brand new. We're at the 50-cent support level. We got 24 days for this candle to continue its move to the upside. Now, when you see all these blue lines, the reason we have those blue lines marked off there is because those are the first of the month on every single month. And what do we know? XRP gets unlocked. Ripple starts to sell off their bags to pay their bills for their company, and price tends to drop. Now, the exciting thing is so far, we did have a couple of days of drop, but it was not as severe. And we did also see that the on-demand liquidity got a lot of this most recent escrow unlock. Jumping over here to CoinMarketCap, we can see that Bitcoin is currently sitting at 71,264, and it is the top trending coin right now. Fear and Greed is currently sitting at 54, so it's in the neutral zone. Lots of moves to continue to make. Bitcoin dominance still extremely high, 59.5. When we pull the actual chart for Bitcoin dominance, we currently see it at 60.69 and continuing to surge, because right now Bitcoin is also moving up to 71,850 now. So we will continue to see Bitcoin pumping above altcoins for some time until this cools off and does itself a pullback. You can see that the Bollinger Bands, the price is riding atop the Bollinger Bands now, surging above the 70, which means that it is in the overbought territory. You can see last time it got to the overbought territory, it did have a slight pullback. But for our altcoins like XRP and Ethereum and SUI to surge to all-time highs and surge to their next levels, we want to see the Bitcoin dominance cool off a little bit. That's not going to happen until the BTC players start to take profits, move some of their coins into other assets, or retail finally starts getting involved and bringing their money to the table to help surge other coins against Bitcoin. Other news helping out XRP, we do have the fact that the RLUSD is going to be rolling out. We could have a massive surge of liquidity into the XRP ledger.
Las Vegas. This is the year's flagship fintech event where the biggest names in payments talk about what's next for the industry. And this year, what's on everybody's mind is stablecoins, that subset of cryptocurrencies pegged to the value of a real-world asset, which is now virtually synonymous with the U.S. digital dollar.
I think what's really interesting at this Money 2020 this year is that everybody is talking about fintech. Everybody's diving into the stablecoin industry, stablecoin market. Everybody's focused on integrating finance and technology. It's finally come to this really big place where everybody's getting involved, the big players and small players.
This is going to be the first year where stablecoins actually settle more than Visa, which is mind-blowing to think about. And I think stablecoins and crypto more broadly have just become much bigger than most people realize. We still see a lot of like aha moments when you tell people how big the stablecoin market has gotten, how big crypto has gotten. You tell them 600 million people are already using crypto and their head explodes.
Stripe just announced in the last week that it wants to buy a stablecoin infrastructure company for $1.1 billion, an acquisition that many say is designed to help the $70 billion fintech giant diversify its way of facilitating payments. Right now, Visa and MasterCard dominate. They also charge a per transaction fee to a payment processor like Stripe. But with stablecoins, transactions can cost less than a penny and happen virtually instantaneously. This crypto payment rail has been gaining momentum and attention from some pretty notable names in the business. Earlier this month, Visa announced VTAP, or the Visa Tokenized Asset Platform, which is making it easier for banks to launch their own stablecoins. Blockchain giant Ripple is launching its own stablecoin, as is BitGo. And even PayPal launched a US dollar-pegged coin called PYUSD over a year ago as legacy players look to tap into this new technology.
Stable coins are the bridge between the crypto ecosystem and the traditional financial system. And that's why you see the leading fintechs, right? Stripe and PayPal and Visa and others really lean into the use of stablecoins.
The question now is whether the big credit card companies will follow suit with their own rival stablecoins.
And also, speaking of Visa and MasterCard, they actually just got sued and they had to settle for $5.5 billion. And we have a really cool opportunity. I know right now everyone's really nervous and really excited. There's FOMO kicking in. Oh no, I wish I could sell my house to put my money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or whatever the case may be. But that's not a realistic scenario. So a lot of people have their own job, the job they're running right now, and they're looking for a side hustle or a side way of making money. And that's what we've done for you as our viewers. We have a way for you to not have to start a new company or a new job. We've already put it together for you, so check
Hey bull runners, this is super time sensitive, especially if you're looking to stack more crypto before the bull run is over. Did you know that Visa and MasterCard lost a $5.5 billion class action lawsuit for imposing unfair fees on merchants and business owners? So if you own a business or if you know any business owners that process payments with Visa or MasterCard between 2004 and 2019, that's 15 years, you could actually be owed a refund of 1 to 1.5% of your total revenue from that period. That's a lot of money. For example, this business that generated 1.6 million in credit card revenue during those years is getting back $28,000. This business that generated over 7 million is getting back $93,000. And this business that generated over $20 million during those years is getting back over $320,000. That's money they didn't even know was on the table. And all they did was fill out a form through the link below this video. It literally takes less than a minute to see if you qualify, but you don't want to wait too long because the deadline to file is February 4th, 2025. So the sooner that you fill out the form below, the sooner that you can reclaim what's rightfully yours. Plus, if you don't have a business, you can actually earn 3% by referring businesses that do qualify by creating your affiliate account through the link below. So this is a no-brainer way to get money back in your pocket to use for your business, or if you want to use it for crypto or other assets to invest in, you can do that. So click the link below. Let's get you paid.